Welcome to day 5 of the DaryaCrochetLife Advent Calendar. Every day this month we are creating quick and charming crochet and knitting projects you can finish in one simple sitting. Today we are making a classic holiday favorite, a cute little crocheted Christmas tree that's perfect for decorating, gifting, or adding to your handmade ornament collection. Let's get started. Let's talk about materials and tools that we'll need for today's tutorial. So first of all, we will need green yarn. I just have this acrylic yarn and it's just left over. I guess it's, we can see over here it's 100 gram, 205 yards or 187 meters. So it's a little bit thicker than DK weight, so it's probably worsted weight yarn. I just happen to have this color and I'm gonna use it. Then we will need more or less similar white. It can be a gold. This is for decorating the tree, so kind of to mimic the garland or some decoration. I decided to go with white because that will remind me of icicles. Then we need a very few amount of red. Again, this is optional. This can be any. This is just to make like little loop that you can use to hang the ornament somewhere. And for the tools, we will need a 4mm crochet hook because that is the best for this yarn, tapestry needle, and scissors. Let's start crocheting. Take your green yarn and the first thing that you need to do is magic circle. Put the yarn on the table with short end going to the left. Then you need to create a loop that goes down like that. Get this intersection with thumb and middle finger. Put the working yarn over your index finger and these two fingers you bend and they will hold the working yarn. And they will be responsible for tension. They will control the tension. Then take the hook and insert it right into the middle of the circle. Catch the yarn from top and bring it to the front. Pull the circle down and move your thumb right under the loop. We need to make 3 chains. Yarn over, pull through. This is 1 chain, this is 2 and 3. So these 3 chains, they will play role of 1 double crochet of 1 stitch. We will always count 3 chains as 1 stitch. I'm actually gonna make this circle slightly smaller because that's more comfortable to work this way. In the first row, we need to make 6 double crochet in total, and we already have 1. So let's do 5 more. Yarn over, insert your hook into the circle, yarn over, pull through, have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. This is my second double crochet, or first real double crochet, I should say. So keep working like that until in total you would have 6 bars. I have 1, 2 for now. Yarn over, insert. When you insert, make sure you go under both of these pieces of yarn. Yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Work like that until you have 6. Okay, so let's count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 double crochet. So now you can take this short tail and pull it to make to close the hole. Second row, you start by making 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Then you turn your work. You're gonna skip those 3 chains because again we count this as 1 double crochet, and we will do 1 double crochet into the very first stitch under both loops, and this we will count as an increase. So these first 2 stitches we consider them going from the same hole, and that's an increase. And we need to make 5 more increases. In every single hole in this row, you should do 2 double crochet. In every hole we do 2. And at the end you should count your stitches. You should have 12 double crochet. Here at the end, be careful. Remember our first 3 chain that play role of double crochet. So the last increase you should do into the last stitch. You might go kind of in between 2 bars. That's not my favorite option. I try to find the toppest, the 3rd chain, and go right into the middle of this chain like that. Try to go under both loops and do your last increase into that stitch. Then count your stitches. You should have 12 double crochet. Row 3, we start with 3 chains. Turn your work. Then you have to do a double crochet into the same stitch, into the double crochet from the previous row. Basically skip 1, 2, 3 chains and go into the next V that you see under both loops. We will treat this as an increase. Then do 1 stitch into the next stitch and repeat like that. 1 increase, double crochet increase, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet increase, 1 double crochet. You will work like that to the end of this row and you will finish with 18 stitches. So I'm doing double crochet increase into the next hole, and into the following one I do just 1 double crochet. Work like that to the end of this row. At the end again, be careful with this last stitch that goes into the chain. Oops. And count your stitches. Make sure that you have 18. Row 4, you start with 3 chains. Turn your work, skip those 3 chains and go into the next stitch. We will treat this as an increase. Then do 2 double crochet, each into their own space. 1 and 2. And this is your repeat. 1 increase, 2 double crochet. So into the next hole you will do increase and then 2 double crochet into next 2 holes. Work like that to the end of this row, and at the end count your stitches. You should have 24 double crochet. Row 5, we start with 3 chains. Then you turn your work. Make a double crochet into the first stitch. We will treat this as an increase. And then make 3 double crochet. Each of them will go into their own space. 1, 2, and 3. Repeat this sequence, 1 increase, 3 double crochet to the end of this row. And at the end, count your stitches. You should have 30 double crochet. Row 6, we start with 3 chains. Turn your work. Then make 1 double crochet into the same stitch. As per usual, we're going to count this as an increase. After that, make 4 double crochet, each of them going into their own stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then you have to repeat 1 increase, 4 double crochet, all to the end of this row. And at the end of the row, count your stitches. You should have 36 double crochet. 1 increase, 4 double crochet. Work like that to the end. Row 7, we start with 3 chains. Turn your work. Double crochet into the first stitch, and as per usual we count this as an increase. And then make 5 double crochet, each of them going into their own space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then repeat this 1 increase, 5 double crochet to the end of this row. And at the end, count your stitches. You should have 42 double crochet. I need to do the last double crochet of this row, and because I'm gonna change color after that, so I have to stop when I have 2 loops, 2 last loops of my double crochet. Then you drop the old color, you take new color, in my case it's white, you hold it in crocheting position like that, and you finish stitch with new color. Then make 1 chain, turn your work, and skip this turning chain and go into the first stitch, like it's easy to see, go into the first green V and make 1 single crochet. After that, you put it on the table and you can cut the green yarn and tie these 2 together with double knot. All right, let's do our last row with white yarn. So we've done 1 single crochet. Now we will do what I call a picot. So 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and then skip last 2 stitches and go into the first chain and make a slip stitch. And then go into the next stitch on our main row and do 1 single crochet and another single crochet. So just 2 single crochet. And then do another picot. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the first and 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. And you work like that all around, like to the end. Okay, I'm doing my last picot. And I have to finish this row with 1 single crochet into the 3rd chain from the previous row. Then you can break the yarn and fasten it off. Okay, that's what you should have so far. Okay, now let's weave in these white yarn ends. So thread the yarn through the tapestry needle. Find any loop that is close to your yarn in the same color. Insert your needle under that loop. It can be 3 loops, and pull it through. And you need to weave that in a little bit more. So I go through the next loop that is nearby my yarn tail. Yeah, and then you cut the excess yarn. Do the same thing with the other yarn tail. If you didn't cut this tail too short like I did, so you can use that, but I think I have to cut another piece of yarn for sewing the whole piece and for making it looking like a tree. That's why I have to weave in both of these green ends as well. Okay, all yarn ends are weaved in, and let's fold this semicircle like a tree. So we're gonna form a tree. So fold like that, and this one down like this. Looks like a little pizza. And then we have to sew here and there. Okay, now let's take our red yarn, fold it in half like that, and with your crochet hook, insert your hook through the tip of the triangle, catch the yarn, pull through, yarn over, and pull through both. And then let's make a little knot on top, and I'll cut it shorter. And this is what you should have at the end. Thank you for crocheting with me today. I hope this tiny Christmas tree adds a festive touch to your holiday season. Join me again tomorrow for the next cozy project in our Advent calendar. See you in the next video. Bye!